वेलकम बैक नाजरीन, आप रूबरू प्रोग्राम का ये खुसूसी प्रोग्राम देख रहे हैं। खुसूसी इसलिए है कि बहुत ही अहम और बहुत ही मुअज़्ज़ज़ मेहमान आज हमारे स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं। जी हाँ, पाकिस्तान में ज़ेर तालीम फ़लस्तीनी बच्चे और बच्चियाँ जो अल खिदमत फाउंडेशन के मेहमान हैं पाकिस्तान में, वहीं एजुकेशन भी वो इनको दिला रहे हैं, इनको स्टे भी दिया हुआ है। मैं इनके तासरात जानने की कोशिश कर रहा था ब्रेक से पहले कि ईद कल हो सकती है और ईद के बारे में इनके अपने रस्म व रिवाज क्या हैं, लेकिन मेरे अंदर भी आपकी तरह ये जानने की बड़ी हसरत है कि ये गज़ा से किस तरह यहाँ पहुँचे। गज़ा में जो बर्बरियत है, जो जुल्म है और जिस तरह की जेनोसाइड वहाँ पर जारी रखी हुई है, ये किस तरह से जान बचा के आए, इनकी फैमिलीज़ का क्या बना। How was your life in Gaza before the war and what were your aspirations?
Our life in Gaza before the war, there was a lot of challenges even before the war, but it was very, very safe for us to being in our home with our families. Actually, it filled our hearts with warmth and living memories with our families, going to our universities, we had our goals, we had our future plans to continue our education in Gaza, but unfortunately.
And your family is still back in Gaza?
No, they are in Egypt, but I have some relatives in Gaza.
Some relatives?
Yes.
And you find the opportunity to be in touch with your relatives in Gaza?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
But there is
God
like
bless everyone. How far you remember your family back in Gaza when you are especially in Pakistan?
My family in Egypt now, but I wanted to talk about places in Gaza before the war, especially the beach. We love to walk in the night and on the beach, and we have a special places in Gaza, like El Amari Mosque, Old Market, and Gaza is very special place.
And you recall everything, wherever you lived, you were brought up, you know.
Yeah,
we have never forgotten.
We never forget, yeah, that's right.
And you feel one day you will be able to go back?
Inshallah, yeah. Inshallah.
This is a promise from Allah.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
And
Someday,
how
inshallah.
you were able to get out of Gaza and reach Pakistan?
Well, it wasn't easy actually. Like from Gaza first to Egypt, we paid a lot of money to get out of Gaza, to flee to Egypt, and then from Egypt to Pakistan, we got a scholarship, and the trip was sponsored from Al Khidmat Foundation. That's how we moved. I only moved from Egypt to Pakistan. But my family is still in Egypt. My older sister is still in Gaza. Many of my relatives still in Gaza.
So your sister is in Gaza?
Yes.
And how she's living there, you know, the horrible tale that you watch on TV screens, all international media, you know, portrays a picture which is very horrible, you know. It is so daring to live in that place where you never know any bomb can be dropped anywhere. So you keep in touch with your sister and relatives or no?
Actually, there's sometimes, a lot of times, that we can't contact with her because there were no connection there. Do the pumps and missiles there, they bomb every connection center, and there's many times that we couldn't reach her, and of course it filled our heart with fear that might anything happen to her, but alhamdulillah, she's better than anyone. Alhamdulillah, she's okay.
How about your family?
My family also in Egypt, but I have relatives in Gaza.
Okay.
So yes.
And when you left Gaza, particularly yourself or your family or some of your relatives?
We evacuated from Gaza to Egypt, and the last day was the border opening.
Okay. So when it was?
It's in May 2024.
Okay.
So in the last day was the border was open. We evacuated to Egypt, and it was really hard to leave our relatives in Gaza. and after we reached to Egypt, some of our relatives like murdered there, and it was really hard to be in Egypt and there's like murders there.
Yeah.
So yes.
So was it so difficult to move and leave on the day when, you know, border was still open, or it was easier to go? There was no problem at all?
No, actually it was like not like it was easy.
Okay, at that time.
Yes, but after that, because the border was closed, so so they will have a lot of difficulty to get out from Gaza.
It's the same Rafah border or some other?
Yes, Rafah border.
Rafah border.
Yes.
The generation of today, it has been over 1.5 years that this war continues. They are bombing continuously, and especially, you know, they are targeting the young people.
Yes.
How the quest for survival or desire for survival is fighting against uncertainty over there?
We have nothing else to do. We have to fight for our life. We have to fight for our education, because education is the key to have our state.
Mr. Uday, how did you find this scholarship in Pakistan? Somebody told you, or Al Khidmat approached some representatives over there? I mean, how was your journey from Gaza to Pakistan?
When I was in Egypt, my friend told me he is a medical student.
Okay.
He told me there is a scholarship, you can complete clinical part and then contact with Dr. Yusuf. This is, I think, this is a chance from Allah before anyone. Then from Al Khidmat, and then contact with Dr. Yusuf. He responds quickly.
Okay.
And then he told me, I want to speak with your dean. Then, like this, complete the procedures. Then and apply to visa, then come here.
When you think about Gaza, when you think about your people, when you think about the family, when you think about the children, when you think about the girls, when you think about the women, what comes to your mind?
Wallah, the first 2 months here, I'm very depression and very sad. There is a lot of feelings. I missed everything. There is 4 of my college is die, and a lot of my college also injured. And my sister's in Gaza, my daughter of sister also in Gaza. There is a lot of relative in Gaza, and and sometimes I can't contact with anyone in Gaza because there is no electric and also no internet. And you sit here and feel you uncomfortable because you're thinking what's happened, what will you do if your relative is die or he alive. We don't know. It's very difficult situation.
Very difficult, very sad. नादरीन, ये दिल हिल जाता है ऐसी बातें सुन के। ब्रेक लेते हैं, ब्रेक के बाद जब वापस आएंगे इनकी तालीम के बारे में, एजुकेशन के बारे में मैं और बात करना चाह रहा हूँ। ये आ गए खुशकिस्मत हैं, ये अपना करियर कैसे बनाएंगे, ब्रेक के बाद बात करते हैं। स्टे विद अस।